Hey everyone, welcome to our first video ever of the Active Cafe. We're going to be doing some tasting here of some of the products that we have here in the cafe, and our goal is to bring you the healthiest options when you're on the go so that you can maintain your healthy active lifestyle. So let's get right into it. We're going to start with 4 of the protein bars that we carry here at the cafe, and I'm going to break them down into what's in them, my personal opinion about if they're healthy for you or not, and then we're going to talk about the taste, and we'll give them an overall score from the unhealthiest to the healthiest, and hopefully it helps you make your decisions when you're on the go and you're swinging by the Active Cafe. So we're going to start with the Quest bar here, and the first thing we notice, it's got 20 grams of protein, less than 1 gram of sugar, and 14 grams of fiber. So whenever I see less than 1 gram of sugar, I always get very concerned about what's in an actual protein bar. So we're going to look at the ingredients, and it first starts off with milk protein. So I'm not a huge fan of milk or dairy, so that tells me already that it's highly inflammatory as far as the protein goes. And where it gets its sugar from is actually from sugar alcohol. So we have 6 grams of erythritol. So anything usually ending in OL is an alcohol. So this tells me that this has a lot of sugar alcohol in it. And sugar alcohol, it's not recognized as sugar in the body, but it definitely puts a lot of distress on your stomach. So this could lead to an upset stomach. It could lead to some gas. So if you got an important day or a big meeting ahead, I wouldn't recommend eating one of these bars before. So let's go ahead and give it a taste and see what it tastes like here. Still chewing. It's very gluey, very hard to chew. Doesn't have a natural substance to it. I couldn't even describe it being an actual piece of chocolate because it doesn't taste like what the texture of what chocolate would taste like. It's definitely chalky, grainy, and I'm starting to get the taste of chemical, more of a chemical taste, aftertaste, which I think is more of the erythritol that you're tasting. So not exactly something that I would recommend for people that are looking to be healthy. I think it's very appealing because it's got 20 grams of protein, less than 1 gram of sugar, but it's definitely something that's going to cause more harm to your body than good. So from 1 to 10 on the health scale, I would give this about a 3. And as far as taste goes, I would give it about a 4 or 3 as well. So we're going to say this is about a 7 out of 20 on the score. Okay, I'm going to rinse out with some coffee here. Going to our next one, we have the No Cow bar. Also 20 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar. So I'm already thinking the same thing. Okay, we're probably looking for some sugar alcohol, and sure enough, here we are, 4 grams of sugar alcohol. So again, sugar alcohol causes a lot of distress on your body because it's a artificial sugar, so your body doesn't know how to digest it, so it ends up creating a lot more gas, a lot more distress on your GI system. And when we look at the ingredients, now no cow, you can imagine, means no milk or no dairy. So the protein is brown rice protein and pea protein. So I'm very happy about that. It's definitely a much better source of protein, and that means it's going to be less inflammatory. So let's give it a taste and see what it tastes like. Okay, already a lot more comfortable on the palate to chew. I definitely think it's still very chalky, very grainy, but I would say it's about 50% less dense than the Quest bar, so I definitely could eat this in a much quicker period of time. Taste goes, I actually think it's got a really good taste. You don't really taste the sugar alcohol. You can actually taste the chocolate chips that are, I think, in here. Yep, peanut butter chocolate chips. You can taste some chocolate chips. You can taste a little peanut butter. It's definitely an acquired taste, but it's something that I think you can eat. And as long as the sugar alcohol doesn't upset your stomach, it's got 4 grams, then this would be something that I would eat. I would eat on occasion. I don't know if I would make this an everyday part of my diet. So as far as health factor goes, from 0 to 10, I would give it a 5. And taste factor, I'd give it about a 5 as well. So now we're about a 10 out of 20. So Quest bar, we gave it a 7 out of 20. No Cow bar, we gave it a 10 out of 20. And now we're going to go to the next bar, which is a Luna bar. Now, Luna bar, 8 grams of protein. Okay, so already I'm a little suspicious because it's low in protein. And as far as sugars go, it has 9 grams of sugar. I don't see any actual sugar alcohol, which is good, but I am seeing a lot of inflammatory products in here, like sunflower oil and vegetable glycerin. You know, those are things high oleic. When you see words like that, that usually means it's highly inflammatory. And then the type of protein that we have here is soy protein, and that's something that is not necessarily ideal, especially for women. Ironically, when you read more about this bar, it says that it was created for women and to inspire women to be bold and blaze their own trails, which I think all women should do that. I don't know if you need a protein bar to do that. And if you did, I don't know if this would be the protein bar I would recommend for you, ladies out there. But let's give it a taste. Let's see how it tastes. It smells like lemon, that's for sure. Very lemony. It's like a Rice Krispies treat mixed with lemon. And I can definitely see this being very high in sugar. It makes me start to get a little nauseous just because of how much sugar might be in here. It's very sweet. And for 8 grams of protein, I don't think that this would be the best bang for your buck. If you're looking for a protein bar, you want to get a minimum of 20 grams of protein. And I think that this is more of a high-calorie energy bar, which is highly inflammatory, lots of sugar, and not a lot of protein. So as far as the health factor goes, again, I would give this about a 3 or a 4. Taste factor, if you like lemon, this thing is very lemony. It probably is going to give you a 5 on the taste factor. So once again, I give this about a 7 total. So we have Quest bar, 7, No-Cow bar, 10, and the Luna bar, 7 out of 20 as well on our little active scale here. Lastly, we're going to get into the Cocoa Cassava bar. This is a bar from made by Dr. Mercola, so already I like it. And it's made with coconut and chia seeds, so chia seeds are a great source of energy, good fats. As far as the protein goes, it's very low in the protein. It has 3 grams of protein. So now I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to look for some sugar alcohols. And when we look for sugar alcohol, we don't have any sugar alcohol, so that's good. And it looks like it's more high in the fat. It's got 11 grams of fat. So I would look at this not as a protein bar, but as an energy bar. So good fat, good source of protein, right? The chia seeds are going to give you a good source of fat, and fat is a good source of energy. It's more sustainable for long energy throughout the day. So let's get into the taste. Here we go. It is good. Okay. Wow. So not only is this delicious, it tastes like chocolate, chia seeds, rich, real, natural ingredients. You can actually taste the real products that are in here. It is the perfect texture. It's soft. It's delicious. It's not too chewy. I can taste the little chia seeds kind of like exploding in my mouth as I bite through it. And the best part is everything in here is certified organic. So Dr. Mercola, my hat's off to you. Definitely put together a really good quality energy bar. I wouldn't call this a protein bar, but then again, if you're looking for a bar, this can give you a great pick-me-up as far as energy goes, and then you can get your protein from, ideally, real sources, so that you don't have to rely on bars for protein. So as far as health factor, I'm going to give this bar an 8. I'm going to give this a real high score. Taste factor, I'm also going to give it about an 8. So now we're up to 16 out of 20 on our active scale. So this is definitely my winner here. If you swing by the Active Cafe, I highly recommend you try one of these bars, or feel free to try any of the other bars, but if I had a limited amount of time, that's the one that I'd be eating. Alright, I hope this helped. I hope to see you at the Active Cafe. Don't forget, leave us your comments below. We're definitely going to do our best to answer any health-related questions that you have. And this is the first of many videos to come, so I hope you enjoy, and I hope you share this with your friends and family. And don't forget, most importantly, stay active, stay healthy.